Oh. How many arrows left?
9.
Still 6 left.
7!
There's at least 100 of them. Gentlemen, it's been an honor serving with you. Percy. Hold on. Hello?
Hey Zan, so do you remember Tara and Emery Cash?
Yeah.
Yeah, they wanted to come in and talk to you about a project.
Okay, when?
Today?
Okay, what time?
Now.
Now?
Yeah, they're on their way.
Okay. I just got a couple things to deal with here, and I'll be right there.
Yeah, okay, alright, I'll see you then.
Okay, bye. Gentlemen, duty calls. For glory. Hi, I'm Zan Campbell. When I was a little boy, I wanted to grow up to be Robin Hood, but I've been told that's not really a viable career option in the 21st century. Luckily, I found a bunch of people who like to do the same stuff I do. Unfortunately, we couldn't afford Hollywood-level costumes, so we had to learn how to make our own. I like it, throw some more dirt on it. Turns out, when you're good at something, you can actually be paid to do it. So we created Felon Fair, where we create costumes, props, and fight choreography at a Hollywood level, but for the everyman. And we're about to take on some of our biggest projects yet. Welcome to our kingdom. Hey guys.
Hey.
Sorry, we had some stuff going on. I'm glad y'all could come in. Tori said that you guys had a project in mind.
My name is Tara Cash, and I run an Etsy shop with my husband Emery called Two Player Game. Most of what we sell is Lara Croft Tomb Raider based props. So I met Zan through a mutual friend. He helped us team up to do an archery video tutorial for my Two Player Game Etsy shop, and then Emery and I have since joined him with some Felon Fair activities. So I was looking through the art book from the Tomb Raider game, and when I came across the medieval outfit she wears, I just knew I had to show it to Zan. So, you know, I do Lara Croft cosplay, and the newer game, Rise of Tomb Raider, she's got all these great outfits. Came upon one that is definitely medieval.
And it's got this really cool armor, and we know that that's something that you specialize in, so we wanted to get together and chat.
Okay, cool. So, if you'll shoot me a picture of it, I'll take a look at it.
Okay.
When do you think you're going to need it?
Definitely for Dragon Con.
Okay.
So that's at the end of August.
But Heroes Con is in like a week.
Okay.
That would be amazing.
Okay, guys, that's definitely doable. I think we can have it ready by HeroCon. I'll rally the troops and we'll get moving on it. So now that we've spoken with Tara and Emery, it's time to kind of round up the troops, and we're going to have to put our noses to the grindstone. I mean, she wants us to do this in about 4 days, but it's doable, and so we're going to knock it out, and I think it's going to be a total blast to do. Okay, guys. So this time we're going to do something that's really super cool. We're going to be doing the Immortal Guardian costume from Rise of the Tomb Raider for Lara Croft, and this is like our one chance to actually get into the Tomb Raider franchise, because this is a costume that it's a kind of a hypothetical what if she was actually back in the 12th century. So we're going to be doing it for Tara Cash. You guys know Tara and Emery. We want to make this extra special, you know, kind of go the extra yard. A couple general notes. She's going to be using this at a con, right? And so we need it as light and as flexible as possible. So anything that you can do, any thoughts that y'all have on that, please let me know. We're going to be making the plate armor out of leather just to lighten that up. The chainmail, I think we're going to cut down. Cole, I'm giving you that, and we're only going to do the sleeves and the skirts. Probably not the full chainmail coat. Nick, I've given you the gambeson. Let's just make sure that we get that really good detail on the lower part.
Sure. A gambeson is normally really thick, like throughout the whole thing. Would it be easier if we made it like a skirt and a neck piece here?
Yeah,
so
that would be awesome.
we could have her like contour of her figure rather than making her look so bulky, because I've seen a lot of people do that and it looks strange.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. Yeah, we don't want her to look all chunky. I mean, Lara Croft is this, you know, ridiculously skinny woman, and so anything that we can do to kind of help match that image would be perfect. Yeah, Will, I'm going to give you probably the hardest job in this, and that is making the gauntlet. And so my recommendation would be go ahead and get a glove and just attach it all to the leather glove. Good luck.
I'm definitely going to need, maybe Tori, you've got more feminine hands than the rest of us.
Hand model days.
Yes, so
Cole has small hands, so I'll let you send.
No, but yeah. I'm just gonna need to borrow someone for a couple
Okay,
rounds.
yep, use them whenever you need. All right, guys, remember this will be a kind of a 12th century retelling, if you will, of the story. So, make sure you be period consistent as much as possible. If that makes sense.
Zan, you know what would be cool if we did like an Assassin's Creed like crossover?
Okay. Nick, if we were doing a Teletubbies costume, you would suggest an Assassin's Creed crossover. So, no, guys, we got to get this done by Friday morning. So don't get distracted.
All right.
That's it for assignments. You ready?
Yeah, sounds good.
Do
Let's do it.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, break.
Team on 3. Oh.
So, how's it going?
Good. I am getting there.
Yeah, and Sam wanted me to check on the progress. What are you doing?
The compass that I found was not big enough, so I invented another compass.
Invented is the word.
Yes. And,
Do you need a bigger piece of paper?
No, I put 6 together. So.
I can see that.
Very good. Hey, this is legitimate, guys. It works. I graduated with a mechanical engineering degree, and so while other people that I work with might want to just kind of run and gun, as it were, I like to kind of crunch the numbers a little bit, try to get it right the first time. Other people, like Zan, will just kind of do what they want to do, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, whereas I like to spend hours to try to figure something out rather than just a couple minutes. It does not always work for me, but it also rarely works for Zan as well.
Do you have a idea of when you'll be done with this one?
It'll be done tomorrow. It's not gonna be done today.
Okay.
But it'll be done tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah. I have an idea of how everything is gonna work, so it should be good.
Okay. I'll just let Zan know.
Sweet.
So I helped Cole with the chainmail a lot. You know, he was kind of struggling. You know, wanted to kind of help him out there. But don't tell him that. That one right there. No, I'm sorry. I meant that one. Yeah, cut that one.
Sometimes the trade-off between the help and the banter is worth it. Like 10% of the time.
It was way better.
Come on.
Done. It's done. Done. Okay? Done.
90% of the time, it's not. He talks a lot.
But you know, he needs some help, so I helped him out, and you know, it turned out great.
Okay, man, what are you thinking for the gambeson?
So I think we should split it up into 2 pieces, one part for the neck, and we'll just make the rest of the gambeson a skirt because the middle part's not going to be seen, and it'll also eliminate a lot of the bulk that we'd be experiencing with the chainmail and all the armor put on top of there.
Okay, sounds awesome. 2 notes from this drawing. I mean, it looks amazing. The only thing I would say is that probably want to use drawstrings around the waist here because she's already going to have 2 other belts, and that we need to debulk a little bit. Also for the neck, I would say let's get rid of those buckles and use maybe another drawstring of some sort. You want to keep those buckles away from her neck in case that gets driven into there. But I mean, dude, it looks awesome.
I don't know, I was thinking I was looking at this and seeing kind of like an Assassin's Creed sort of thing. I really think it would be great if we did some sort of tie-in within the video, maybe like a cameo appearance.
One thing at a time, buddy. One thing at a time. Well, it looks awesome. Sure. I'll catch up with you later.
Okay.
Is it? It's really quiet.
Yeah, that's too quiet.
Is the soup done?
Faithful Nick. It's the feudal spirit for you.
It's been a really long day, and the guys really need a break at this point. We've been working hard, and we're in the final stages of production, so I thought it would be a pretty good idea to, take a little Xbox break.
Not nearly.
Dang it. Your try is very dirty. All right, I'm done with this. Turns out it wasn't so great an idea.
Obviously, they're absorbed by this game when they should be working. I mean, we have a deadline in 2 days. We do not have time to sit around and play Lara Croft, even if it is research. So we're going to have to fix this.
I jumping so much?
Because you're happy.
You can shoot an arrow from there to the other.
Yeah, but where am I trying to shoot it? Oh, can you like fly on the arrow?
Like,
Oh God! So I was innocently playing the game. Out of nowhere, it really felt like I just got punched. Just a massive hit to the side of the jaw, and I think my initial expression was just one of uncontrollable rage.
And if you get a nice arc, it really gives a nice thwop when it hits somebody.
Oh God!
Oh gosh! Oh, what's going on here?
Nothing.
Okay.
Not much. Just kind of doing some work.
Cool.
Oh, I just got up from a nap. What's going on, guys?
All right, get back to work. We gotta hurry up, guys. Come on.
Okay.
Dang nap. I didn't even think about that.
In the video game, when she has this armor, she has these modern ice picks, but I don't want to use those. I would much rather create something that really fits in with what we're going for. Tara and Emery have been friends of ours for some time, and they've really contributed to our organization, and I want to make this extra special for them. I want to give them the real family treatment. I know a guy, and we're gonna do something pretty awesome. So when it comes to metalworking, Charlie he's the top dog in this organization, and he really knows what he's doing. 5-minute conversation with him, and he sent me back concepts for an amazing medieval ice axe, and I think it's gonna blow Tara away. Will, are you waiting on stuff, or are you?
I need the glove, but I've got everything cut out for the actual hand part. Math is literally the language of the universe, as my dad has always told me, so I think if you just take the time to figure it out before actually manufacturing it, you're gonna save a lot of resources in the end. So I'm spending longer than I should trying to figure out angles, lengths, stuff like that, try to fit it really well to the glove that we have and the arm measurements that we have. And it's important to me that I do that so I look better than everyone else. I've got a couple more things to do, but I will need the glove.
Are you ready to paint? Because I'm about to paint the breastplates. We can get the silver paint out and knock those
Should
out at
I
once.
punch holes and do that sort of stuff before painting?
Yeah, punch your holes first. When we need a project done right, we give it to Will Kent. However, we may all be dead before this gauntlet is finished. So I committed to Tara. I told her that, we'd have this done by the end of the week. And I'm thinking I may have bit off a little more than I can chew. So one thing that frustrates me the most, and I see it all the time in costuming, is there's this piece of whatever it is, armor or something that is supposed to have been through war, or it's really old, and the thing is shiny new. It looks like it just came off the press. And I don't want to make that mistake. So in order to age it, what we had to do is we took basically watered down black paint. So it's called a wash. And we kind of dabbed it over the leather. And the cool thing is it kind of runs and makes strange patterns, which if you look at old metal, they have this strange patina that is achieved. And I think it really got that look. We finished it with a gloss coat, so it really looks like metal and it shines. And I'm very happy. It looks just like the one of the game.
Here's what I'm thinking. We have This is the arm brace. My hand model was the lovely Cole Easterday. He had the smallest hand on the set.
So there's apparently this running joke that I have small hands. Not really quite sure where that came from, Zan.
Because you have small
But-
hands.
But I really don't have small hands. I think the size of a hand is proportional to the body. I mean, if you're 6'4" and you have like woman dainty size hands, then that's a problem. But if like you're 5'9" and you have 5'9" size hands, I don't get what the big deal is. And I've got 5'9" size hands.
Okay, guys, y'all ready to see it?
Yeah.
Ready?
Did it 4 days, and some of our folks almost went insane, but we got it done. So here you go.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing.
This is awesome.
This is leather.
It is. Yep. We did it completely out of leather.
Oh my gosh, this is incredible. I don't know how to put this on.
Yeah,
but this is incredible.
Well, we'll have some squires arm you up in just a second. There's another little bonus that we wanted to give you guys. You guys have been friends of ours for a long time, and you've been great to work with. So I know that in the concept art, Laura still has her modern ice axes.
Yeah.
But we talked to Charlie, and he whipped something up at the forge. So he actually made you period-appropriate ice axes.
Oh my gosh.
So those are real steel. Those will take a bite out of somebody. We're also making you con-safe ones so that you can walk into the con too.
Oh my gosh, you guys went above and
yeah,
beyond.
this is incredible, Dan.
This is amazing. Thank
glad
you
you guys
so
are happy.
much.
Gotta clink up.
You ready to put it on?
Yes, yeah,
Let's do
let's
it.
do it.
How's it feel?
Feels great.
You gonna take it for a spin?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Take them alive. Trinity needs the sauce. Up to the heretics!
When I finally looked at the costume, it looks like she just walked right out of the video game. And there's this proud feeling. It's kind of like your child that you've spent a week in designing and creating and working with people, and everybody from first to last just did an outstanding job. I do not have a single complaint. And it is amazing to lead a team that puts this much effort into something that's going to be this awesome.
When I saw what Zan and his team did, I was just blown away. I could not believe the quality of the craftsmanship, especially in the short deadline that I gave them to do it in. But I mean, it's just, if you see it, it's just beautiful. It's amazing. And then when I got to actually put it on, it's even better because it's comfortable, it's functional, I can move, I can run. I feel pretty badass. So yeah, it's just great.
In the end, this team brought together this amazing product, and working with them is absolutely the favorite thing I can do. I've done a lot of jobs, I've done a lot of cool stuff, and yet coming to work every day with these guys is the best part of any job I've ever done.